We saw. What's up? How is Kid Flash?
He's good.
Did you realize that you were going to end up in that suit so quickly after joining?
No, not so quickly. I mean, I had an idea that it would happen eventually, but yeah, when I got the script, I was like, oh, this is happening. And I was actually having not a great day that day, so that definitely made my day.
All right, and tell us about the costume.
Well, what do you guys think? Yeah. I mean, there's similar qualities. He's Kid Flash, so I tried to play him with a really young, lighthearted, almost cockiness to him that it can sometimes be his downfall. But he is just in a really good place mentally. Like, he's never felt more sure of himself. Yeah.
Okay, so between the Wests, the Wells, and the Allens, I feel like the West are the healthiest family in Central City. How is the dynamic with the three of you?
In real life?
Yeah.
Oh, in real life. Well, pretty good. Yeah.
These my people. Like, it's super healthy. I mean, I think the reason that we can sit down and have those great family scenes is, you know, we have such a great rapport with each other. And so when there's heavy work to do and there's emotional scenes, we just sit down and have the conversation.
Yeah, we have family moments too, like when I picked Candice up from the airport and then Candice's car didn't work and then me, Jesse, and Kate, we're all just standing there like, what are we gonna do?
My car broke down and like Keiynan had to come to my rescue. It was like real brother-sister stuff.
And we got our papa there and he's telling us what to do. It's just like, it's like a real thing.
Oh yeah. You had to get a guy to my car. It was like a real family
though,
moment.
that's another story though.
Yeah.
You guys ain't so tight.
Thank you, Grant.
Sorry.
Mr. Tom Felton.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Thank you.
So I think they recognize you.
Last time I was here, I was representing a franchise symbolized by a lightning bolt. That just hit me like now. It's weird.
That is insane, actually. So this character, Julian Doran.
Yes.
We hear that he is smart and he suspects Barry is hiding something.
You know more than I.
Okay, well, should we see this guy as a threat?
I think any character I play you should see as a threat. I honestly don't know. I tried to get both of these writers tipsy last night to pry some information out of them and to no joy, so I'm not sure. The first two episodes that we're into so far, there's definitely some friction, shall we say, between Barry and Julian. He definitely sort of treads on the toes of Barry's expertise, being a sort of forensic expert. So yeah, there's some feathers ruffled pretty early on, so I'm intrigued to know where it goes.
And anyone else maybe on this panel that Julian interacts with on a more pleasant level?
I think we're pretty pleasant with each other.
Yes. Well, I didn't want to tell them about our romantic...
That's why things aren't going well at home for Julian.
Honestly, I don't know. It'd be much easier if it'd be harder if I did know, but the fact that I don't, it's this man's fault. He's not told me. But it's exciting. I know there's going to be a lot to sink my teeth into, and if the last two seasons have anything to go by, anything's possible. I could literally be playing. I could be a woman by episode 6.
All right, so for the Helbings, it sounds like you have given everyone here a new character to play. How great is that for the actors?
Awesome.
Yeah, so what is it like getting the scripts and saying, this is not the Iris I was?
I mean, the thing about Flashpoint, I think, for my character, actually, she's quite similar. But to your point, in Earth 2, we're all going to play different versions of our characters, and you sign on to do a show, you think you're playing one character for that many years. This is one of the rare shows where you get to expand and play as an actor, and that's really exciting. It makes me excited to go to work, especially for many, many years to come.
For Grant and Jesse, for a lot of viewers, we know that if there's a possibility that you two are in a scene that's not in the police station, we're gonna cry. Like if they're at a dinner table, we're dead. Do you guys have that thing where you're like, oh, okay, so this is where we're gonna make people cry?
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't think we ever set out to make anybody cry. I mean...
But you do it all the time.
Not on purpose. I mean,
Yeah, no, I don't think that's ever like a goal. It's good writing, good stories, and I think our real life bond is strong, and Barry and Joe's relationship is pretty special, and they've been through a lot, and it's interesting now because it's gotten to a point. I guess it's not that way anymore, but it gotten to a point where Joe's always given Barry advice, but it's Barry has been there for Joe as well.
Exactly.
It's a really cool relationship, but I don't think we ever set out to be like, y'all gonna cry.
Well, now that things have been kind of reversed, what is Barry's relationship with Harrison like?
Well, what do I say to that? Harry left.
Yeah.
And he's gone. So in Flashpoint, he's not around.
Not there.
Yeah. So it's non-existent, I guess.
Oh, Tom, that must be awesome for you.
What's nice is, not being on the show, being allowed to come down to Comic-Con. I've been crashing on Jesse's sofa, and Grant's been bringing me food, and it's like, everyone's been so great.
By the way.
I don't know, they're just like a little convincing talking, and
Weird.
I got him in with this.
That's great. It's really welcoming, it's nice. This is a kind of generous cast that I've been aligned with, so I'm grateful. Thanks, Joe.
One thing that we're grateful for from last season is the stuff that you and Carlos got to do. These two were hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
That was so much fun. They're like the bigger scenes. How much fun was it developing that dynamic between you two?
Go, Los, go.
It was a blast. It was a blast, man. It was so fun.
It was amazing, man.
It was incredible. It was like watching the we made it so that we could stop talking and talk. And then eventually, when it was nobody. So annoying.
Amazing.
I didn't even know what happened just there. I think I may have just had a flashpoint. So when this panel was announced, I had tweeted out that Grant should prepare.
Yeah, you did, huh? I tweeted you back. Too.
Because something that, when you guys started working together, Jesse and Grant, there was some off-camera cultural arts development.
wow, that's nice.
Yes. Where you both started to dance. Or at
We
least
always have been.
You've always, but one of you could tap dance, one of you could not.
No.
No, we can both have.
Yeah.
He's just a little better.
They both could tap.
He's just a little
better. He's better.
Well, we would like to see actually who is better.
Yeah!
Flashpoint and bring some more of that kind of stuff.
Jesse, following that up, you got to sing on the show.
Yeah.
This season. In the Ultra Stylish Earth 2. Did that make you miss performing?
Yeah, man. I mean, I always miss that. I mean, first of all, we have a crazy schedule, so that gives us what, like 2 months and some change?
2.5, yeah.
2.5 months off. So, you know, no Broadway producer is gonna, you know, put together a show in 2.5 months because they want to make money. So it's gonna be really difficult for me to find a space on stage for a while. Unless, of course, we create our own opportunities.
Which we talk about.
I like that idea. Flash musical. But with an exclamation point. You have to have that. Yeah. One of the things that everyone mentions this, that it is the Flash, but it's such a wonderful ensemble feeling. Is there anyone, for you guys, for the actors, is there anyone on the stage that you just wish you had more scenes with and you're looking forward to working with more?
Candice and I don't have enough scenes together, I think.
Would the question be more volatile and perhaps more entertaining if it were less scenes with?
Yes. You want to work with less time.
No, I love
me.
No, I love it.
But you were looking
No, I
at me.
looked at you, but I love it.
Oh, God.
I love it.
You're both pretty.
I love
Both
it.
pretty. Both very pretty.
And Keiynan. I need more scenes with Keiynan.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep answering the question until someone else jumps in.
Yeah, you need to get him into the
I
lab.
feel like we do get to work together a lot. We're all in Star Labs.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's true. You guys need more pizza nights.
It's true.
All right, so one of the things, a fan tweeted, have you guys figured out a way to, because you're going to have, something first of all, the crossovers. Crossovers. Where we get to see, like, just like Diggle turn up for the King Shark stuff, or, you know.
I thought you were just saying Diggle turn up.
Do you have any lined up that you can announce right now?
Yeah, episode 2, we're gonna have a little Felicity on the show.
And what can you tell us will she be doing?
She and Barry are...
She's giving advice.
Yeah.
She's giving advice.
So for the Helbings, something that somebody tweeted was, have you figured out a way to incorporate Iris into the crossovers? Because she wouldn't unless you guys can figure it out.
Are you saying that somebody actually tweeted me? Because I don't think anybody knows that I'm even on Twitter.
No, they tweeted me to ask you.
Okay.
So you have to answer or they won't be.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, look, whenever we deal with the crossovers, it's this juggling feat of, you know, I mean, over the 4 shows, we have an immense cast, so we try to get everybody in as much as we can, but I don't know, it's every year we want to make them bigger and better and include more people, and right now, as I've been saying today, often it's just kind of like, we know what the story is, but it's future us's problem right now, because it's such a big feat trying to figure that out.
And I just realized while you were talking that if everything's different and Cisco is a billionaire, what does that do to the friendship with Keiynan, which is so great and so lovely and so like one of those rare male-female friendships on a show that doesn't go into a place of romance?
Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron.
Todd.
Look, I mean, I think it's very much like what these guys were saying is we want that too. We want these 2 women to have this amazing friendship, and it's not one that, you know.
Oh, I think I meant
No,
Cisco and
Keiynan.
Keiynan. I mean, everything's different in Flashpoint. That's what's exciting. So exciting.
It's all right.
Sorry,
I think we need to reevaluate something.
We all got wasted. Yeah. I've been drinking back.
Which I'm just.
I was like, Cisco really changed.
sorry about that.
I mean, the thing about Flashpoint is there are many different changes that Barry discovers, and every character has different relationships with different characters, and you know, those are just a result of Flashpoint.
That doesn't bode well.
We have time for like a couple quick questions. So guys, line up
Yes.
and hit them, and you guys answer.